Absolute value means only how far a number is from 0. So in this case, positive 7 is 7 away from 0, and negative 7 is also 7 away from 0. So the absolute value of positive 7 is 7, and the absolute value of negative 7 is also 7. For more examples, the absolute value of negative 9 is 9. The absolute value of positive 3 is 3. The absolute value of 0 is 0. And the absolute value of negative 156 is positive 156. So in practice, absolute value means to remove any negative sign in front of a number and to think of all numbers as positive or 0. To show that we want the absolute value of something, we put this mark either side. They are called bars and are found on the right side on a keyboard, like this example. Let us explore from this illustration the absolute value of negative 5. So hanapin natin siya. And that is positive 5. Also, the absolute value of positive 7. On the right side, we have positive 7. Then there you go. So that is the illustration of or the symbol that we are using in absolute value. And in this case, it doesn't matter which way around we do a subtraction. The absolute value will always be the same. So for example, the absolute value of 8 minus 3 is 5 because 8 minus 3 is equal to 5 and the absolute value of 5 is equal to 5. Also, baliktarin natin. The absolute value of 3 minus 8 is equal to 5. So, paano nangyari yon? 3 minus 8 is equal to negative 5. And the absolute value of negative 5 is equal to positive 5. Here are some more examples on how to handle absolute values. So we have the absolute value of negative 3 times 6, and that is equal to 18. Because negative 3 times 6 is equal to negative 18, and the absolute value of negative 18 is equal to 18. The next one, how do we do this? Negative times the absolute value of 5 minus 2. First, we subtract 5 minus 2, and that is equal to 3, and then the first minus gets us in negative 3. Let us try more. Negative times the absolute value of 2 minus 5. First, simplify 2 minus 5, and that is equal to negative 3, and then get the absolute value of negative 3, that is positive 3, and then the first minus gets us in negative 3. For our last example, negative times the absolute value of negative 12. First is get the absolute value of negative 12, that is 12, and then the first minus gets us negative 12. And that is the absolute value. See you in our next quest.